Hello everybody. I just wanted to talk about some stuff here. First of all, I want to say thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. And also, well, now this video is not about a dream, but this one here is about something that has happened in real life. And I'm gonna go back to when I had the dream where I was confronted by the demon who asked me what side I was on, and that's one of my videos on here. And I told him I'm with Jesus and the Father and the Holy Spirit, and I got really mad. It said it was just going to destroy my life. And well, that dream was several years ago. And that creature did exactly what he said he was going to do. After I had that dream, I lost my job of 13 years. And then I had to move to go get another job, which I was hired by over the phone, which is all the way up in Alaska, which is where all my family's at anyways. But now I live in Kentucky. But anyways, after I had moved, I got up there and for that job, which I was hired for over the phone. And when I got there, they told me they could not hire me. They had to lay people off. So I moved all that way. And of course, when you move, you downsize. So I lost a lot of stuff. And when I got there, I didn't have a job. Okay. So, while I was up there, my mother had passed away. So then I lost my mother, and I was very close to my mother. But then I was offered another job back here in Kentucky, right where I was in the first place. So, sorry about shaking the camera being all shaky like that, but I'm holding my hand, I got nothing to set it on. But, so anyways, I had to move all the way back down to Kentucky because they wanted me to right away. This I had to hire within a week. They wanted me within a week. So, because I had to move so quickly, I couldn't drive that fast. I had to sell off all my property. And while I was up there, I had a I bought brand new, it was a 2008 Chevy Silverado. While I was up there and I was laid off and I didn't have a job, my unemployment had ran out. And so I lost my vehicle, only vehicle I had, so I had no way to get around. And at that point, I had no way to pay rent. So I had to take this job down here, I had no choice. So I sold what little bit left I had, just to get money for a plane ticket, and I flew down here and I got this job, and I worked this job for exactly 1 month, and then I was in a motorcycle accident and I broke my leg. So I was off work for several months because of broken leg, because they had to heal up before they can do some surgeries, because it was pretty messed up. So anyway, when I went to go back to work, they told me they didn't need me, even though I was on medical leave, which is illegal for them to do that. And they did it anyways. So, and I couldn't afford a lawyer. So, and the free ones usually ain't all that great. So, I just didn't do nothing with it. So anyways, I was off work again. Just recovered. And I did have a vehicle when I got down here. A friend loaned me a vehicle to use, so I was using that. Then I bought a cheap car. For that 1 month I was working, I saved up every penny I had and bought a cheap car for $800. But, so at least I had wheels. But I had no job. And I couldn't collect unemployment because I was on medical leave, and then they let me go. So, things was turning bad again. So I finally did find another job about a month later after that. And since then, I've been working there for the last 3 years, and everything's looking good. I managed to get enough money together. I bought myself a decent vehicle. I've recuperated some of my property I had lost over the years. But I still have no family. They're all out of state, and I'm so far away I can't hang out with them. I can't be with them. Just talk to them on the phone once in a while. So basically, ever since then, I lost everything I've had, including family and the life of some family member. The only thing he hasn't done yet is kill me, but he's tried. Oh yes, he's tried. He's tried to get me killed in that motorcycle accident, because when I had the accident, there was a semi-truck on the road right behind me, and he managed to stop in time. And this was on I-75, the highway. So anybody that knows I-75, they know how dangerous it is. But through all this, I never gave up on Jesus and the Lord and the Holy Spirit. I told them I love them, and I will stay by them no matter what I'm being put through. I don't care. I mean, what Jesus did for me, there's not enough I could ever do to repay what he's done. So anyways, but over the last few years, since I've stuck with the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, that's when I've been having all these visions and dreams. And this video is going to be titled Hearing God's Voice, or Speaking to God, because in every sense of the word, he has spoken to me. That was in one of my dreams also, or well, I was in one of my videos, but it wasn't a dream. That's when I was sitting around the house and by myself, and I heard a voice that said, "No one touches you but me." I thought somebody was in the house, but there wasn't. And I had said a prayer and asked for clarification as to who said that, where it come from. That's when I had that dream, and I seen the gold cross with the diamonds all over it. And sometimes in the mornings, when I'm waking up, just barely awake, I hear a voice say my name, call me out, Lou. You know, that's all it says. And I get up because I thought somebody was in the house calling my name, but there's nobody there. And until just recently, I realized in the Bible that there was a similar case exactly like this. Someone calling someone's name, a young person, and every time they got their name called, they went to their dad, and their dad's like, "No, I didn't call you. Go back to bed, son." And so that tells me that, yeah, that's the Lord calling me. So next time he calls me, I'm going to answer him, say, "Yes, Lord, I'm here. What would you like to tell me?" But that's the thing. You got to be able to recognize God's voice, and it took me all this time just to realize that he's been talking to me. He's been talking to me all this time. But he talks to people in dreams, visions. Sometimes he talks to you in clues, shows things to you in your waking hours. Then there's also those times where he actually physically really does talk to you. That's like utterly amazing. That's like super, super cool. So, but the thing is, you gotta listen. You gotta be quiet. You gotta listen. That little tiny voice inside your head, where do you think that's coming from? That little voice inside your head that tells you, "Don't do this, it's dangerous." You know, where do you think that comes from? So anyways, you know, just you got to be receptive. You got to tune in. You got to, you know, be silent, and you got to listen. You got to know what you're listening for. Fasting, yes, it does help. I've tried to fast, and it's not easy for me. But he still talks to me because he knows I'm trying. So, anyways, just want to let you guys know. I mean, to hear God's voice, I mean, this is what you got to do. So, well, I just want to tell everybody that, and I want to thank all of you for watching my videos and putting up with my ugly mug on here. So, well, God bless all of you, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.